organization in 17 countries, and I have a big organization, real estate inside EXP, also 127 agents, highly productive.
My name is Orlando Montiel. Very simple. I help you guys generate more leads, convert those leads into clients. I have a system. Many of you know me as the Retiro Inmobiliario. We do an event every quarter for 3 days where we teach you how to plan for the next quarter. It's about 1,200 agents that attend that event. We bring a lot of top producers for the industry. And we have a daily show called Cafecito. It's seen by about 2,000 agents. Right now, I see some of you going like this. And we speak about lead generation and lead conversion for real estate agents.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Audie Chamberlain. I am the founder of Lion and Orb. I've been in real estate technology for 15 years, and my focus is helping agents, brokers, and prop tech companies go to market and grow. Thanks for having me.
Great. Good to see you. All right. So I want to actually start the conversation with you, Omar. And you're EXP, you recruit, you have 2,400 agents underneath you. When you get to that level, it's not just meeting, having coffee, and knowing everyone.
You
right?
can't.
You can't. So there has to be systems. There has to be technology involved. You know, what are the systems and the technology that you're using in order to stay on top and keep recruiting?
Well, the first thing is, it's not about what we do. It's about what the agent wants, right? So it's been to truly show the agent 3 things that I just mentioned. How to teach you how to generate more leads. And that's usually between 200 to 300 leads per week. And we will show you that. And then learn how to have a system, right? Technology system in order to convert and speak to those leads. Because for the average agent, having 200 leads per week is like extremely overwhelming. What do you mean 200 leads per week? And how much is that? How can you speak to 200 people per week, right? And that's the way we teach agents through technology, right? How to generate $150,000, $200,000, $300,000 per quarter, right? And we need to make sure that we prove that to you, so you have a much bigger vision and future in a short period of time, right? So it's just about making sure that you learn the 2 fundamentals: lead generation through technology. It can be one-on-one. We are completely against, and I'm sorry for some brokers, completely against cold calling. It has to be leveraged. You can't grow a business knocking on doors or cold calling. How do you feel when somebody cold calls on you? You hang up, right? Imagine a doctor cold calling on you. Your name? Your name? Pina. Hey, Pina, how you doing? My name is Orlando Montiel. I'm a doctor. And I wanted to know if you need a primary physician for you. So it's all based in technology, right? No cold calling.
So what's the juice? How do you actually teach agents how to get 200 leads? Like, how
Very
do you,
good. So if
that?
you want to write this down, so these are the 4 platforms for lead generation. And it's very basic technology. You don't need to be an expert in technology. Number 1, an email marketing system. That's about $20 to $40 per month. Email marketing system. Most agents don't have an email marketing sequence for buyers and for sellers, segmented for each. Most agents don't even know who's opening their emails. Then they need to learn who's opening the email and then following up with that person that opened the email with a very specific script. Got it? So number 2 is social media marketing. Very inexpensive. The question is not, when I ask you, how many of you are using social media? How many social media? Are you using social media, or is social media using you? And the difference is are you getting leads in a daily basis from social media? If the answer is yes, then you're using social media. If you're not getting leads from social media, you're being used by social media. All right, so that's number 2. Okay. Number 3 is basically online marketing, webinars, etc. And finally, offline marketing.
Perfect. Thank you. Awesome. Anything you guys want to add to that?
I would say be very wary of leads. There's 150 million leads sold last year and 5 million trades. This year, there'll be 170 million leads sold and 4.2 million trades. So when we talk about AI, think more about qualifying leads. There's an app called Structurally. Check it out. They've been doing this for years and years and years. One thing the mayor said so impressed me is AI has been around for 40 years, right? But in the last year, everyone's acting like it's the only thing, it's the newest, greatest thing. It's been around 40 years. Everyone is an expert in chat GPT prompts. Be very wary of those people, okay? So structurally has been doing this for years. And what they can do is qualify the leads, the 170 million, the 200 leads, they can qualify them without you having to do anything. So it replaces your ISA. Definitely worth checking out.
Beautiful.
Make sure your broker has it or you check it out. And then another great product to check out is the Copilot app from Luxury Presence. There's about 5,000 people on the wait list. How many people have heard of Luxury Presence or on it? Great. So if you go to their homepage, there's a wait list at the top of the site for Copilot. This is gonna, like what we've been hearing all day, 80% of your time gonna go away. Like what used to take you a half hour, the Copilot app is going to take seconds to do it. So imagine you used to have to create, save searches, these types of things. AI is gonna do it like this. And then another platform to put on your radar is called Mosaic. They're using AI in incredible ways. So once you get that lead, you have a way to flawlessly take the client all the way through the process. Those are all gonna really have a great takeaway for you as far as how AI can make your life better.
Well, there's more than 250,000 agents licensees on the state of Florida. So basically, the problem is education. So if we don't go through education, coaching, and people that knows what they're doing and they show you the numbers, you can use AI all day long, but at the end of the day, you got to apply that one. So on the email side, you can have, showing requests. You got only one email for everything. So you need to have use maybe like superhuman to answer those emails, and it's powered by AI. But then you need to train them. It's like an assistant. So you need somebody, which right now it's AI, and when you are taking your 14 hours, in my case, as an institute that teach the pre-licensing, the post-licensing, the 14 hours continuing education with somebody that doesn't know what AI is, but they want to get their real estate license. Now you need somebody that teach you, and some of the brokers, one of the problems is some of the brokers, they don't even know how to use it. And actually they are against AI. So how are they going to recruit if you are not with a technology company? You're going to die. It's like, so many companies. How many of you use BlackBerry? And you refuse to use iPhone because you want your buttons over there. And now people are using Androids and iPhone, right? So now the new brokers and the brokerage need to adapt so they can recruit high quality people that understand how to do a pro forma, how to do their accounting all through AI. And then you and me, we go inside, we inspect it, and we make sure that it's profitable. Because otherwise, we need Black Friday because they are in red.
And then also, just to kind of add on to that, we're creating leads. Well, how do we create those leads, right? And if we think about it, that real estate agents, well, people sell their homes for a reason. No one just wakes up one day and says, oh, it's a Friday, 76 degrees, there's a breeze coming from the northeast, I'm going to sell my house. There's always a reason. Either it's ready for downsize, right? They're empty nesters, their kids flown the coop, and now they have a 2-story, 5,000 square foot home. They don't need that space anymore, so they downsize. And the opposite, they lived in their house for 5 to 9 years. They have a 2-1 condo, and now they're ready for a yard. Now they've gotten married, they have a kid, whatever it is, and now they're turning that office into a nursery. They need more space. Now they're ready to upgrade. There's AI technology that's actually scouring over records, that's looking over social media, and it's finding these reasons why people sell their home, and it's pinging you. Hey, this person just got divorced in your area that you're working. Hey, this person just had a birth. This person just had life events, right? And so that AI is here today. Propy has that AI helping agents actually getting more leads, right? So work smarter, not harder. You're talking about the education portion of it. where can an agent go? Because AI it just seems like we hear it everywhere. There's so many different ones out there. Everyone knows ChatGPT. Then after that, it's just like, well, I don't know what it is. Is there a place that you guys have gone or used or seen that you're like, okay, well, now I know kind of where to go for this specific item?
Well, in my case, with the state of Florida, it's really hard to teach a 63 hours or 45 hours education only through AI right now. So we need to do those changes in Tallahassee so we can have all these continuing education approved right now, so the brokers and the agents understand how to use it, when to use it, and use platforms like yours to empower the new agent. Because we have this situation, we got the old guy and we got the new one, and none of them, sometimes they're using AI or platform. They don't even know, they don't even use crypto, they don't know how to use it. So the way is to go and use platforms like yours, like Orlando, or the ones that you mentioned. So we start to put this one into the licensing in case of real estate, and the new agents that are coming, especially the ones that are coming from overseas, that comes over here, they need to have this education at this point.
So you're in an interesting space because you try to get brokers to a certain level. Is that correct? That you have.
Yeah.
So what do
we
you
help them grow?
So what kind of technology are you adapting for that side of business?
I kind of want to go back to just be very careful when it comes to AI. If your coach, your real estate coach is now an expert in AI, it's a red flag, right? Like Natalia is an expert. She's been in machine learning. She's been in AI for years. So it's very important that you align yourself with technologies like Propy, because what they're doing with title and the AI they're using to make your life better, these are the types of companies that we would tell the broker to align themselves with. It's very important. You're trying to make your end user, your client's life better, and make it less friction, make it easier to get through from end to end. And you can use AI in so many ways, like we've heard today. So it's very, very important that you are aligning yourself with the right companies. So that's the first step, for their strategic goals, is aligning with the right companies. And then another way, I don't think AI is quite there yet for generating the leads. I think you're right at the bleeding edge. But things like following up, AI has made it incredibly powerful for like keeping in touch with a client, because now it can get super, super personalized down to their property detail, down to the data you have about them. So that's another way, I think, where it's really having an impact on sales.
Yeah, absolutely. And then also there's things that everyone here can use in their day-to-day life that they're already doing, but adding a new tool to it. Like for instance, webinars, right? And if you're in meetings with clients or you're whatever you're doing, but you're doing it via on the web, there are AI products out there that will take that webinar from you, will cut it, splice it, edit it, so that you have content to post for a week. And that's what's killer, right? Is that, yeah, we have our AI little assistants in our webinars, but once we can start creating content automatically, and now I think there's a company called, I think it's Munch. And what they're doing now is this AI is actually tracking all your views, all your likes, all your shares on social media. And so what it's doing is it's noticing why. And then once you actually do create content, this content is now going to be edited that way so that you get more likes. And it's just doing it automatically. And so there's a lot of stuff that you guys can be doing now in your business without having to like really learn something new. Because that's the point of AI, right? It's just to make things a lot easier for us.
So my point for the average agent in the room would be, start playing with AI a little bit, because it's a leap, right? From most agents that don't even have an automated email marketing sequence or social media campaigns, which is basic, right? One thing that AI can help you with is, and most of you know it, But the more you practice it, the more you get used to it, the better you get used to it, and the more open you are to new AI tools, which is generating content. It is fascinating how you can most of you say, but what do I say in my videos? What do I send in an email, right? And with AI, not only you can get this content, but in a very organized way. So just start there. Going from 0 to 100 is going to be very difficult. So take it step by step. Master the basic, lead generation, lead conversion, and part of it in the middle is the content, right? It's becoming who makes more money, the general doctor or the specialist? The specialist, right? But who makes more money? The specialist or Dr. Oz from TV? Because he's a celebrity, right? So remember, you have to make two sales when you're working with a client. The first sale is yourself. Why would I work with you? Then, okay, why would I buy that home, or why would I give you the listing? Right? So make sure that you use that content from AI, which is much faster, and you can put it in different platforms, email, social, video, etc., right? To advance way faster. That's one of the key ways you can be introduced in a very subtle way to AI.
Orlando, plus that, we can use it to translate immediately.
Absolutely.
Because we're in a multicultural right now. So if we want to send that message,
Absolutely.
you can do it in different languages, especially here in Miami, where you got Brazilians and you got Russians and you got Venezuelans and all of that, right? So then you put it in different languages at the same time, and you can have different voice over immediately and then boost somewhere. And then you can attract the capital over here or wherever you're doing, but it's a I remember when I started to teach classes in Spanish, I had to go through dictionaries and all that kind of stuff to translate all of these. And now you get a training for a broker, and you can do it in seconds. It's simple. It's not complicated. It makes your life easier, actually. But you got to use it every single day.
I think agents and brokers need to take YouTube very serious. We've heard this today. People on Instagram are there to be entertained. People on YouTube are there to learn. So if you really think through your strategy, and there's a website you can all check out called nowbam, nowbam.com. They give you tactics for all the social media marketing, all the video marketing. Absolutely phenomenal. I went to their first event a little while back in Naples, and incredible learnings. And the AI tools for video are incredible right now. They're absolutely unreal how much easier it's becoming for you to become an expert using something like YouTube. I would put that very top of my list for 2024. Take the Instagram time and shift it over to YouTube. You're going to get much higher quality leads. And get your calendar link set up on your profile page, and they will start booking appointments based on the knowledge you're giving them in those videos. It's a great tactic.
Great, thank you. And I think just like Orlando said, is that it's about getting started, right? So in 2 weeks, we're going to be hosting a webinar online at Propy. Follow us on social media to keep track on that when. And we are actually going to go through AI programs that are built specifically for real estate agents. Okay. And so you won't have to do all the hard work and try to figure it out. We've already done it for you. So that'll be coming up here in the next couple of weeks. So, gentlemen, thank you so much.